G'day viewers, welcome to another super cool video from the Goat Shed. Today we're getting a private tour of the Pastimes Arcade in Girard, Ohio. Now the place is actually shut at the moment because they've got a lot of their machines missing and they're going to be at Expo. But we're walking down here a row of classic old games, as you'll see. The North Star, there was Tropic Isle back there, I'll have a game on that in a minute. We've got a Kings and Queens, our Cowpoke, our Flipper Pool. I wonder if they've got a Banker Ball. Ice Show. Ice Show's a really difficult game to play. There's a Subway. Once again, I wonder if they have a Crosstown. Foursquare. We're going to go fairly quickly through this. Sing Along, Domino, Flying Carpet, and Sky Jump. You see there's a hole here and it'll tell you that there's Free Fall, Hit the Deck, and Atlantis are missing. So there's a pin-up. Oh, here's the old Sure Shot. Gee, I'd like $1 for every one of those we've fixed. Buccaneer. Here's a Jacks Open. We just had a Jacks Open in the Goat Shed for a pair a few months ago and we did a video on that. But just over here is the diner that they have. Last time we were here, 2022, that wasn't up. And there's the serving area over there. So that's pretty cool. Now we're coming up to some Golden Arrow and Popper Card. So here we're into a Genko game, Flying Aces. Now I remember this game. Pretty sure this is the one that he bought in York. Keeney, now you don't see too many of these Keeney go-kart. Have a quick look at this. Rarely ever see a Cooney machine. Here's Thing, Chicago Coins Thing. Pretty cool. Spot Pool. There's Humpty Dumpty, the first machine. Well, not the first machine, but one of the machines in the Fairy Tale series. And the first machine to have flippers. There's a Robin Hood. Here's a Knockout. You might all remember we did a Knockout a little while back. Gave us a lot of grief. Just little signs on them. See, Tilt Ends Game. 4 stars. There's a lot of machines here, folks. Bally didn't really get back into pinball till about 1963, I think it was. And this is probably a lot of the earlier games we're seeing here. Bizarre. So a whole heap of machines. Bolo. All the Bally, they've got them all in order. Where's Williams? I love the old Williams games. Bus Stop, I do remember that one. There's a lot here. Mad World, yes, I remember that. Vampire, that's a later game. Skyrocket. Look at them all. Pinballs, wall to wall. I do forget exactly how many are here. They've also got, I point out, little skits up there about who the designer was and everything like that. Fabulous place, this. Rock Makers, Gator. I don't go much on these games with the mushroom bumpers. Just a personal choice. Bali High and Firecracker. Let's come up here. Here's the style of the 60s. You know, with the odd cabinet on it and the funny, like the dining room table legs. Darts. Viking. Highways. Bobo, I forgot about that one. Blackjack and Jungle. And we've got some missing machines again. Now we're getting into the Williams. We've got Honey here by the look of it. Yep. 4-player, Strike Zone, Pit Stop. Played that as a kid a bit. Tom Tom, Trade Winds. Another good old game. Now here's a game I used to play a lot as a kid, Williams Riverboat. I've already got 9 machines, but I do like Riverboat. It's a great game. Lots of fun. Get specials down the side lanes, in the middle, there, and up the top. Through different functions. Palooka. Skill Pool, very popular old game. Vagabond. Here's a Blast Off. What? No Apollo. So Blast Off's an add-a-ball game. We have Triple Action, Paddock. Paddock's very, very similar to the game we just passed a little while back there. What was that? Dear me, I forget. Pit Stop. Yeah, very similar with the little circles in the middle here. These would be all Norm Clark designs. Triple Action, Superstar. Here's Alpine Club. Another great old game. Remember 7-Up came, it was the last game produced in 69, Christmas 69. Oh, here we have one of my favourites as well, Full House. Another great design, it's got the slot machine reels. You're all familiar with those perhaps. Full House, a really good game. Up the back here you've got some other stuff. Big Space Invaders thing over there. And look, we've still got a few more electromechanicals. Yeah. Jackpot. Now that's an Italian game. Explorer, there's a squirrel sitting a bit far back in that one there, if anyone can make that. The third one from the left. The Shark. We'll just go through these quickly. Royal King. These are all Gottlieb knockoffs made for the Italian market. This one's an unknown manufacturer, which is very unusual, but you can see the wedge head. I think they use Gottlieb parts to make them. So here's a whole pile of them. And we're sort of starting to get toward the end of the electromechanical games. There's Butterfly. I think that's a Sonic game. Yeah, it is Sonic. Oh, here's a Williams winner. Oh, now we've got one of these going to be coming into the goat shed very soon, apparently. Graham was telling me the other day when I was talking to him. That's the one with the perspex in the playfield and the horses run sort of vertically up there. I played a Hayburners a little earlier on today. And here's a Derby day, so that's got the horses in the back box there. Righto, here's Midway's winner. These are quite collectible. We've got a Champ. I don't think Midway made a lot of pinball machines. There's Flying Turns, I think that's one a very collectible game. Little League. Midway, of course, made gun games. We've got some of them around here somewhere. We'll go and have a look for those in a minute. Target Gallery. Who made that? Not sure. Oh yeah, Midway, sorry. Midway, yeah, all Midway. Mystery Score. Oh, our friend Nathan had one of these a while back there. Probably about 5 or 6 years back now. It was a sample game. Quite an interesting game. Par Golf. I've seen a few of those in the USA. Chicago Coins Playtime. Right, I don't think I've seen too many of those. And here we have Superstar. Now Spanky will be a bit upset. We left him in the car. He's packed away in the suitcase. We didn't think we were going to have to pull him out to Chicago. Pokemon. Interesting. So there's Phil from Colorado having a bit of a look around. He's quite fascinated by all this, aren't you, Phil? Yeah. And here we have some sharpshooter games by Bally. It's really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. Basketball by Genko. Never sure if it's Genko or Genko, but I am led to believe it's Genko. Here's some early pre-war stuff. They've got everything there. You can hear something in the background laughing at me. I don't know what that is. And here's Gary Stern and Rob Burke, two iconic men in pinball machines. Some more pre-war stuff. Get a bit of focus there. How's this, eh? What a great treat this is. Here's a little, this is I think where you come and pay to get in. I hope they don't pinch us, we didn't pay. Little area here, little office out the back there, and like general administration I guess here sort of affair. Where were those gun games? They were somewhere, I don't know. I'll have a look up here. Oh look, I'm not going to go down all those arcades. That's not what the goat shed's all about. But we will just give you a little quick look at all these solid state games. And gives you an idea of what's here. It's just a phenomenal place. I think Rob Burke recently won a Guinness Book of Records for having the biggest arcade in the world, or something to that effect. Congratulations to him. Some not more older stuff, and here's some games being played there in the background. Here's more arcade type games. So I've just asked, there's 600 machines here all up. Generally 400 pinball machines and 200 other arcade style type games. So we'll just walk up here now and we'll have a look at the gun games. Oh, here's a Midway Whirlybird. Now we're halfway through, or less than halfway through, restoring one of those. We've got to get a new helicopter. So we've got to try and find one of those. So anyone watching this knows how or where we can get one. I believe a few people have 3D printed them. We know a guy did a few years ago, but gee, he wanted a lot of money for it, and to get it to Australia, we've got to put all this box back together. And we've got to clean all the inside terrain up, and someone gave us a new, what do you call it, backdrop. That's not the right one. So here's your gun games, people. Combat. 6-shooter. Sorry about the light. Dogfight. Look, we'll just run down them. I'm not really familiar. I never played gun games much. Arctic Gun, I've seen many of those. Funland. Look at them. Sniper. My friend Craig that I travel with has a sniper, so he rushed up to that, and there's his scope. His has got no sound card in it, so he's got to try and sort something out there. Monster gun. Look at them all. There's a hell of a lot of these too. Flying saucer. Yeah, it's a credit to the people that have done all this over the last few years. This opened, I think, officially last maybe April, May or something, maybe June. I'm not 100% sure. We were here, as I said earlier on, in 2022, and they weren't quite to capacity there. Just a moment. So I'm going to end this video here. I hope you enjoyed the tour of the Pastimes Arcade. If you're ever in Girard, Ohio, you'll have to come here. There's just an entry fee and that's free play. I think you can pay for half a day or an hour or something like that. It's just a phenomenal, fantastic place you won't experience as an arcade again in your life. Well, we've come all the way from Australia, and this has been another Goat Shed presentation. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up.